Hi friends, I hope you all are having a wonderful day. It's Drea and I'm here for my week 61 update since VSG or vertical sleeve gastrectomy surgery. I'm wearing a t-shirt, my hair looks like shit. I'm getting that fixed on Friday, so I'm pretty excited about that. Hopefully in the next video you guys get to see what I decide to do with it. Something needs to be done. This is a mess. So I am 61 weeks out since VSG surgery. Last time I did an official weigh-in about 2 weeks ago, I was 161.4. This last Saturday, I was 164.4, so I had a 3-pound gain, which makes complete sense since I didn't give two shits about my diet. I really was going through some mental games with myself because, and this is why it's so good to put this out on video, okay? As I voice it, it finally comes to me. 2 weeks I've been wondering why. Why am I doing this to myself? And I actually literally had to talk to myself yesterday in the mirror like a crazy person and say, enough is enough. And today I said, you're not going to do that shit anymore. If you have to talk to yourself, you got to talk to yourself. Sometimes you got to pep yourself up, you know. Sometimes you got to check in with yourself, which is important. So anyways, getting back to it. Reason why I feel like I've been effing up lately is because I've never in my life ever been in maintenance, and that's what I'm in now. I've been teetering between 161 and 167. I've eaten more, I've eaten less, I've worked out more, I've worked out less, and I continue to be between 161 and 167. So I think this is where I'm going, my maintenance ranges. I really would be okay with going up to 175. I just want to make sure that it, in all reality, I'm very realistic, okay? In all reality, I was supposed to lose 75% of my excess body weight according to my doctor standards. I lost 93% of my excess body weight, and I'm continuously working out, eating good, 5-6 days a week. I do whatever I need to do to maintain, and it's kind of scary. I see a lot of people out there working really, really, really hard to just lose the weight. I will say that the one thing that I've been kind of trying to, I don't know, tell somebody or just trying to get it through to people. Working out really, really hard whenever you're in your honeymoon phase is it is semi-necessary. As in, yes, you need to build muscle and you need to maintain that muscle. That's why you need to eat your protein, get it all in, between 80 and 100 grams of protein. Not no 60 grams of protein whenever you first started, okay? That's just not gonna work. If you look it up on there's a couple websites, you go in there and you just Google how much protein do I need. They typically, according to their standards, just to maintain, I need 140 to 150. Now, if I get over 100, I actually can gain weight that way. Now, I could be losing fat and just gaining muscle. And yes, it is possible to gain weight whenever you're building muscle. Muscle does weigh more than fat. Why? Because fat is just more like, oh God, how do I want to say this? Muscle is more dense, okay? That's pretty much the end. It takes up more room. So let's just get past that because I'm not no nutritionist and shit like that, but I just kind of know that through research. My maintenance is 175. One thing that I have been noticing is my disappointment in the calories that I'm burning in the amount of time that it used to burn 300 calories. Now I can only burn 90. Yeah, I said that. I did Jillian Michaels the other day, and for 25 minutes, I used to burn like 200 and something calories, and it literally came up with 91 calories that I burnt that day and for that workout. And I said, what? Oh my God. It's so disappointing. The number on the scale really is not disappointing me as much as I thought it would. It's more now the calories that I burn during my workouts because I'm smaller now. And my heart rate is not as high as it used to be. Okay, so because my body doesn't have to work so hard just to carry all that shit. So Now my heart rate is lower, and so it takes it a lot more to get up higher. That's why whenever you're bigger and you're working out really, really hard and you're like, oh my God, I'm not seeing the things on the scale that I want to see and whatnot, your body is already working really freaking hard just to carry around your weight. So, you know, that's one of those things where people kind of are like, wait, I don't understand. I'm working out so hard and I'm not getting anywhere on the scale. You could be retaining water because you have muscle inflammation. That's one thing. Second, you're already eating at a deficient in calories. So if you burn off the deficient of the deficient, what's that leaving you with? What's that leaving for your body nutritionally wise? Not much. So you could be starving yourself. I know that sounds ridiculous because you're like, your body can't go into starvation mode. Yes, it can. It can go into starvation mode. I mean, that's just the bottom line. So I'm having lower calorie burn, which is kind of disappointing. I have started walking outside in the mornings, which is awesome because I did my Jillian Michaels the other day and it was the first time after 2 weeks and I was struggling. I hadn't worked out in 2 weeks. I felt it. And today I even feel it. I have not worked out because in the last couple of days. Why? Because my diet has not been on point. I will tell you now that the one thing I like to do, this is what I do, is whenever I'm finally getting back on track and say I've had 2 weeks of shit, okay? If I'm getting back on track, I don't just immediately hit the gym. I need to get my diet under control. Why? Because most of your weight loss has to do with what you put in your mouth, okay? What you put inside your body. So 80 to 85% of your weight loss is going to be based on your diet. So I get my diet under control, which usually takes me about a day or two, and then I start working out again. Now, I don't just go hardcore in the gym, let's do this, let's tear this shit up. I start out by walking. It's like starting all over again. I think it's very important to do those steps for me because if I do it all at once, I burn out quick. I said, F this isn't fun. This is not what I want to do for the rest of my life. And I blah, blah, blah and talk myself out of shit. So I need to ease myself into it. I feel like some people need to do that as well, only because what happens is they say, I'm getting so stressed out, and because I'm stressed, I want to eat and this and that. We don't need that extra stress. You do not need the stress. It's going to hold around your belly. You don't need it. So just take it easy. Get your diet on point first and then start working out, and start working out slow. Go for a walk in the evening. Find something you love to do because that's going to encourage you to keep doing it. If being awesome isn't encouraging enough, right? So anyways, so that is my little advice on that. And I will say that today I decided to do all liquids because my portions are out of control. Portions being 3/4 to a cup every time I want to eat, every time I want to eat, not saying I need to eat, want to eat. Funny enough, I have realized that I'm not really even hungry. It's more head hunger. Yeah, it's not really that hungry. So whenever I go and see my doctor and say, well, why do you eat between meals? Are you really hungry? No, I'm not really hungry. It hasn't hurt me eating a half a cup every 3 hours and eating 5 meals a day. It has not hurt me. My weight loss has been really good. But on the weekends, whenever we are not on a set schedule like I am at work, I catch myself eating at 9 and then eating a full meal at 9, or overeating for lunch and then trying to make up for if I didn't eat at 9, or I wake up at 8, eat at 8, and then guess what? It's 9 o'clock and my body's like, or my mind is like, it's 9 o'clock, you need to eat. Today I caught myself about 9 o'clock and I was like, you need to eat. And I was thinking, but you're not really hungry. Eat as in drink, because that's what I'm doing today. funny enough, I feel great. I've had about 800 calories today, and my carbs actually are at 15 net carbs on this liquid day. I did not do 3 Premier Protein shakes. I did 1 Premier Protein, and the rest of them were the Atkins because I want to continue to do my 5 meals a day. I feel like it just works out for me. I like to do that, and it gives me variety. And that's the one thing that I feel like kills some people. Sometimes people can have the same thing over and over and over, and I typically do. But if you haven't noticed, whenever it's time for dinner and they say, do you want a cheeseburger, or let's say cheeseburger, low carb, whatever. Do you want a burger, or do you want a chicken sandwich? And you're like, oh shit, why can't I have both? Well, if I eat 5 meals a day, I can have chicken and I can have beef. I mean, that's just how that works for me anyways. So there's certain foods that I need to have every day just to keep me happy. And so that's why I eat 5 meals a day. Do what's best for you. This is only my experience. This is what I'm doing. I want to see if the bunnies were out to say hi. Little babies. Anyway, so that is my experience. This is my lifestyle. I'm just putting it out there and if you connect with it, that's great. But anyways, that's all I have to say. It's already about 11 minutes. So I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I will check in and hopefully have a new look, new and improved. Yeah, because it's looking crazy. Look at that craziness. Being a woman is hard. So anyways, I'll talk to you guys later.